and we are here to bring you your devotion for the week. We're going to be talking about courage today. And so I've got some different things that we count on when we get nervous. So Johnny's going to help me talk about some of these things, and we're just going to kind of walk through some things and then talk about how they relate to the Bible. All right, so what's this?
A lantern.
You need to press the button, don't you?
Indeed we do.
All right, so how does a lantern help us?
It helps us see when things are dark.
All right, so a lot of these have that same idea. So what's this?
That's a flashlight. It's part of my eyes.
So same idea, how can it help us?
It can help us see in the dark.
See in the dark. All right, what about this?
It can help us when there are blackouts and we don't have power.
Right. All right, and then we have this too. What are these?
Glow sticks.
And how do they help us in the dark?
By lighting up and being a carryable stick.
It's more just for fun, right?
Yeah.
Those little ones at least. There are some bigger ones that can light up really well in the dark. So, all right, so sometimes people use these things to see where they're going, especially these flashlights and lanterns. If you're out walking around in the dark, then these can help you make sure you don't trip, make sure you don't fall. All right, so that's some things that can light our path, can help us in the dark. And so sometimes we get nervous in the dark. And so what are some things that kids might use if they're nervous in the dark?
A nightlight.
A nightlight, or they may even have a flashlight or a glow stick or something like that that they can turn on and use. So
Not a lighter.
No, not fire. All right, so maybe you just need to see something in the dark, you turn on a light. Maybe you need a lantern or a flashlight outside, or maybe you go camping and you have a trail you want to walk on or something like that. So you might use one of those. So today we're going to talk about David. He wrote a good many of the Psalms in our Bible. So we're going to talk about Psalm 59 first. So Johnny already has that open, and we're going to read verses 16 and 17 together.
But I will sing of your strength. In the morning I will sing of your love. For you are my fortress, my refuge in times of trouble. O my strength, I sing praise to you. You, O God, are my fortress, my loving God.
All right, so David wrote this psalm when he was really scared. He wrote a lot of psalms while he was scared in different parts of his life. So just as David decided to trust in God and for God to give him courage, we can also count on God to give us courage. All right, so we have another verse we're going to read about courage. Would you flip over to Joshua 1:9?
Here we go. Joshua 1 verse 9 says, Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go.
Good, thank you. All right, so just knowing that God is with us wherever we go can give us all the courage we need. Thinking about God, caring about us, and wanting to be with us at all times gives us that courage to go through all of our scary times in our life. I have some questions for you that you can pause this and discuss with your families. So the first one is, what does it mean to have courage? And the second one is, what are some times kids your age need courage? What can we do to get courage in hard situations? And finally, why can we always depend on receiving courage from God when we ask for it? All right, so when we're talking about light and courage, I have a little craft to help us think of ways to remember to have courage even in the darkest of times. So Johnny's going to demonstrate how to make it, and then I'll show you the finished product. All right.
I know I need this first.
All right, so first you need just a Ziploc bag. It can be any size, and a plain sheet of paper kind of helps you decide where you're going to be drawing. And then will you grab the Sharpies?
I will indeed.
All right, so if you just put your piece of paper in there, then you can draw some pictures. So I have drawn on mine some pictures of different things that give off light. Maybe you want to draw bugs or animals. Maybe you want to draw a different story from the Bible or a really pretty rainbow like we've been talking about in the last few sessions. So I drew different things that make light. So you can just start drawing there. And then once you've finished drawing and coloring pictures, you can take just a plain piece of darker colored paper. I used black so that it gives you a nice dark background. And it makes it really hard to see all of the drawings. So then I made a little paper flashlight and added a long light beam from it so that when I stick it in there, it lights up all of my pictures. So it's kind of like a hide and seek. You can hide some different drawings in there and then then you can try and find them with your flashlight. So I'm going to let Johnny draw these and finish up his, and I would love to see what yours look like. In the meantime, I have a couple of announcements for you. One is Sunday, June the 21st is Father's Day. So we have a couple of things to tell you about that. First, we're going to have a Father's Day craft, similar to what we did with Mother's Day. You can pick up a bag that has a little craft in it. It'll be available starting Sunday. And then the next one's a big one. It's very important. We're gonna have donuts with Mom and Dad. Since Mom didn't have muffins with Mom like we normally do, we're gonna have donuts for Mom and Dad. And so that will be on Father's Day, June 21st, and you can come at 10:30 to celebrate your moms and dads. All right.
They're kind of awesome.
That's all we have for you today. We will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.